What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, growing in zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. So it is another nice day outside. This Ohio weather has been up and down. I am thankful for the nice days. The breeze is great. And you know, I didn't get out here and do any yard work today, but I did do something in the greenhouse that I wanted to show you guys. You know, traditionally when you buy a greenhouse, you know that it is unheated, or you may not know, but you know, I'm telling you, it comes unheated. It comes, you know, either the plastic kind, greenhouse plastic kind, that you can buy off Amazon. You can get a polycarbonate kind, and they have single wall, they have double wall polycarbonate. It depends on what it is you're looking for. Or you can get like a glass greenhouse, and depending on what you choose, it may let in more or less light. It may be more insulated or less insulated. So, you know, after doing my research, I chose a double wall polycarbonate plastic greenhouse. I chose that because it lets in filtered light, and it is best to keep plants warm. From what I read, the insulation in the glass greenhouse is not as good as the polycarbonate. And so I chose what was warmer because I live in a cool climate, and I wanted to be able to maximize growing in my greenhouse, starting seeds in my greenhouse. So that's what I did. So, like I said, the greenhouse does not come heated. You do have to add some heat protection if you put warm crops in there. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys what I did, because I think that it's important. It's something that I learned early on in the beginning, and I'll talk through a couple modifications that help to insulate my greenhouse, but also help to keep things growing in here over and well, really until May, until I can plant things, April-ish, May, if the weather breaks, until I can plant things outside. So this is my greenhouse. It's a 12 by 14 if you haven't seen it. I'm in here on like every other video, so you may have. It has one sliding door, and it sits up against my garage. I have bubble wrap in here. If you're going to use bubble wrap, it has to be the big bubbles and not the small bubbles for insulation. And here we go. So I have added a couple of things to this greenhouse. Number one, you see this small crock pot here? If you don't have a heater, a small crock pot will do the trick in keeping heat in your greenhouse. I saw that on another YouTube video, and I thought I would try it. Now, what I will tell you is, from a heating perspective, it got down to 38 degrees last night. It didn't make that much of a difference in the daytime, but it made quite a bit of difference in the evening. Last night, I think it got down to like 30-something degrees, but in this greenhouse, it was 54. And it was 54 in the daytime as well. So it definitely made a difference. Right now in the daytime, it is 82 degrees. I have my window out here, and I have my door open. And as you can see, my plants are looking quite healthy. My broccoli back here is looking healthy. I have some rosemary, some valerian root, cabbage. Right here is some German chamomile, catnip, and you know, other things in here. Cabbages, sweet pea flowers. I even have some daisies coming up. Shasta daisies here, Shasta daisies there, coleus there, and way in the back I have some pansies, which I didn't even think was going to come up. I even have my peppers in here, guys. Here they are. I decided to put the peppers in here. They are coming up, finally getting some true leaves there. And of course, here is some my geraniums. purple cauliflower. And if I circle back over here, right there is some red acre cabbage. Now, on this second row, as you can see, I've added this light system. It is not really hot to the touch. It's hot at the top and not hot at the bottom. This little strip right here is kind of warm, but it's not hot. It doesn't let off heat like the shop lights. These lights came 4 in a box for like $25. They are good enough light to supplement from the sunlight that's coming outside. They come with a switch here where I can turn them off there, and I can turn them off here. So, comes with this switch. I have this light from a couple years ago, and I turn it off like that. Now, I realize not everybody has electricity. I put this in here. The cord that I have outside is, what am I trying to say? It's an outdoor extension cord. As a side note, look at my yarrow. Doesn't it look pretty? This is my first time growing yarrow, and it looks super healthy. That's a lot of yarrow. Probably had to give some away, but for right now, I'm happy with it. And there goes some onions down there. So it'll get down to 30-something degrees. I will probably add some additional heating in here. I have a space heater that I used last year, and it worked really well. I started these seedlings in the house. My tomatoes, let me turn the camera back on me. My tomatoes, I probably won't start in the house. I'll probably go ahead and start them in the greenhouse and just make sure that it is consistently like 50 degrees in there. As you can hear, I still have not put any WD-40 on my greenhouse door, but you know, the crock pot with the water in it, it does add some condensation, but a little bit of moisture is not a bad thing. As long as it's not too much and it's not molding things out, I think it is fine. I have my sweet potato slips in there as well. And so, you know, that's what I did. Now, I already had that crock pot. It didn't cost me anything. The cord that I got was only about $13. Last year, I had an external electrical outlet put on my deck, so that I have electricity out here. And so that's been working really, really well for me. All right, you know, that's gonna do it. I just wanted to make a really quick video to give you guys one solution to the greenhouse. Now, what I will say is, if I start, okay, two things that I noticed. Number one, the first night I put that crock pot in there, I didn't put it in there till like 8 o'clock at night, and it was warm, but it had got down to the 40s that night, and it only raised the temperature about 3 or 4 degrees. Now, but it stayed above freezing, which was okay with me. Now, the second night I put that crock pot, I turned that crock pot on before the sun went down, and it seemed to have held the moisture and the heat in all night. When it got cold last night, it stayed 50 something in there, even though I think it was about 30 degrees or so, well, about 35 or 38 degrees outside. So I think it does make a difference in the time of day that you put the crock pot on. But if it gets down to freezing, because I have peppers in there, an eggplant, I will probably put a heater in there just for a couple of days. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. Y'all take care. Y'all get out there on these nice days and continue to prepare your yard. That's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I will talk to y'all on the next video where I will be starting tomatoes. Don't judge me. I have not started those tomatoes yet, but I am getting to it. And we still have time. We still have time. I've got 8, 9, 10 whole weeks to go before I can even get them outside. So I got time. So I will get the tomatoes started. They are an absolute favorite in my garden. They are a staple for me, and so they are a must. I got some new varieties. I have some new greens too that I'm gonna start. Types of leafy greens that I'm gonna start. I'll show y'all those as well, and a few more herbs. And then I think I beat and started everything. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, and bye for now.